Hello, this is RADACAD from RADACAD. In this video, I'm going to talk about ConcatenateX, a really useful function in Power BI DAX that you can use to concatenate values of a column. For example, you can use it to get the name of the top 10 customers presented in a table or as a tooltip. Let's see how this function works. To understand this example, let me show you the model that I'm working with first. This is a simple model that has three tables: customer table, product table, fact, sales table, and they are all connected to each other. To understand ConcatenateX, first let's start by looking at what is the concatenate expression looks like. For example, I'll show you in this expression area that what a ConcatenateX looks like. So ConcatenateX is a function that gets a few parameters. I'll make it smaller so that you can see the parameters here. Oh, yep, that looks better. So the first parameter is a table. This can be any table that you have in your model, or it can be a virtual table created by a tabular function. For example, add columns can create a table, summarize can create a table, top n can create a table. There are a lot of tabular functions. I have a separate article and video explaining that. The second expression is the expression. After the table is the expression, and that is what you want to concatenate. For example, you might want to concatenate full names. In that case, the expression would be full name, or education. In that case, the expression would be education. What delimiter you want to put in between those concatenation. As you can see, these are in between those square brackets. This means that this is an optional parameter. Means you can concatenate without delimiter if you want to. Then in what order you want the values to appear. You can write an expression that represents the order. Let's say, for example, the expression can be sales. In that case, you get the list of customers sorted by sales first and then order it. And then finally, what is the order by expression? Is it ascending or descending? Now, to understand this easier, it's always better to look into that using an example. So I'm going to show you this example. Let's say I'm interested to look at orders for each customer. So I create a column. This is a column, a new column I've created under table tools column. And I'm using ConcatenateX. Now I want to concatenate all the order numbers of each customer. There's a function called related table, which I explained in a separate video. Related table will give you a subset of records from another table, which is connected to this table using a relationship. And then we can get something from that. For example, I don't want all records from the sales table. I want only records from the sales table that has connection to every customer here. For example, for the first record for the customer 11000. Then the next customer. So I use related table fact internet sales. You can learn more about related table in another video, link again down in the description below. So that is my table. Related table here acts like a virtual table. And then from this table, I'm interested to get sales order number, which can come from fact internet sales. Because it is a column inside the same table, I can remove the table name in before that as well, just to make it simpler to understand. So ConcatenateX here used only two mandatory parameters, which is the table and the expression. The result of this would be all the sales order numbers here. You see these are sales order numbers, but they are concatenated in a way that you can't really distinguish them from each other because there is no delimiter. The first parameter here was the table, which was a subtable of the fact internet sales. The second one is what we are going to concatenate, their order number. Now I'm going to put a delimiter in between. I'm using a comma, for example, as a delimiter. Delimiter can be inside a text expression, anything you want. For example, I can put a comma like this. And then the values would be separated using that comma. As you can see here This can be any expression you like. For example, you can add a space as well to make it more readable. It's all up to you. Now, as you can see here, I have some of these order numbers. Sometimes the order numbers are getting repeated because one order number might have multiple order lines in it. So what I can do is, instead of just order number in each order, I can also bring order line. This expression, which I'm concatenating, can be also changed. I can say, for example, this concatenated with a hyphen or dash with sales order line number. Both of these coming from Concatenate sales, of course. In this case, I'm first building this sales order number hyphen sales order line number in each row. That is what you see. And then they are concatenated using that comma, right? So that is how it works with the expression, the delimiter. Now I might want this to be sorted. The fourth parameter here is how I want the ordering to happen. So I want this, let's say, to be sorted by sales. So I can use sales amount column here. Now I can also choose in what way I want this to be ordered, descending or ascending. Let's say descending. And then I see still orders, but now I'm sure that, for example, this is the order with the highest sales, then the next, then the next. So these orders are sorted based on their sales amount. So here you can see the 5 input parameters of ConcatenateX. The table input can be a normal table or a virtual table like this. The expression which we are concatenating, the delimiter bit used between those expressions, the order by expression, and then what is the direction of that ordering, descending or ascending. You can have multiple order by expressions as well. So using ConcatenateX as a column is possible, but normally this is not what we do. If you want to add it as a column, you are kind of like pre-concatenating values. For pre-concatenating values, it's perhaps better to do it in Power Query, because if you do that there, then you can save it as a data flow, and then you can reuse that result into multiple Power BI data sets. I have explained about how to pre-concatenate values in Power Query separately, so go and check it out, that article and video. What would be much more useful is when you use ConcatenateX inside a measure. That is very powerful, because then the concatenation happens based on all filters appear in the table, in the report. Sorry. Let's go through that using another example. Here I have an output like this. I have the colors of products, the sales for each of those colors, and I have a column that is the customers who have purchased this product. Let's say these are the top 10 customers purchased this product. Each customer with their sales amount, and then concatenated all of these 10 customers. Now I can do this pre-concatenation, but this makes it more dynamic. I have an order date filter here, which if I change that filtering, I want all of these calculations to happens based on that. You see that I changed the date filter and everything changed here. So this makes it more like a measure requirement, because I want this calculation, this filtering to affect the concatenated list. So what I did is I created a measure. Now I go through that step by step because it looks like a long measure. So the first step is I created a variable. Again, you can learn more about those in another article link down in the description below. I created a variable that is using the customer table, but I added a column to that using add columns, and I called that column sales. I calculated the sales using related table again. So this would be basically a copy of customer table virtually that has a sales column in it. Then I used a filter in another variable. I filtered the result of that variable, and I said give me only customers with sales greater than 0. This means only those customers who have purchased. Again, you can learn about filtering in another article and video. I explained about that. From that result, then we get the top 10 customers. Top n is the function that I used here. Again, you can learn more about it separately. I said top 10 customers from the variable produced there based on their sales and descending order. I also sorted it based on the full name as well. If I want to get the bottom customers, I can do the same operation. The difference would be the order that is descending or ascending. There is no bottom n function. It's a top n function. We just change the order. Now in the return, this is where the whole thing happens with the ConcatenateX. We ConcatenateX the, let's say, top customers or bottom customers. I put top customers here. Their full name concatenated with the sales. I just used format function here to produce more kind of like a string format of the sales based on the currency and dollars and things like that. With a delimiter, I sort this based on the sales. So I get the customer with the highest sales at the top because it is descending. So all of this expression together created as a measure. I use that. This code is available down in the description in the code below. In the blog article related to this, I use this in here, and this is how it's represented. Of course, I could achieve this using a report page tooltip that I hover on this, and it shows that as another visual. I could have had this with another chart added somewhere else or with a drill through, but I used this to show you an example of how this can be done using ConcatenateX in a dynamic way so that you can learn how the ConcatenateX works. ConcatenateX has a very powerful usage in debugging your measure tables. For example, when you create, tables inside measure, not measure tables. When you create a table inside a measure, such as this table, it's not easy to find out what that table includes, but you can use ConcatenateX to see some of the values in that table. Again, I explained that in another video and article. So that's it, ConcatenateX in Power BI and DAX, and of course in Excel as well. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have weekly videos on Power BI. Thank you.